Hey guys, welcome to the video. In this video, I'm going to talk about the GoHighLevel payment feature. So payment feature or the payment functionality comes with a lot of sub features in it, and we are going to talk about all of them. We're going to learn it in full. So by the end of this video, you will have a very good idea of how the payment feature or how payments work in GoHighLevel, along with the other functionalities, how they're interconnected. So let's talk about the features first. First of all, you can sell products and services in GoHighLevel. Through GoHighLevel, you can manage subscriptions. So the products and services you will create can either be a one-time package, or they can recur monthly or yearly, or after a certain period of time. And you can also send invoices, so you can manage invoicing. You can do coupons, so basically you can do discounts using coupons. People will be able to come to your page, and then they can enter the coupon while purchasing something, and based on that they'll get a certain discount. Okay, so let's talk about the integrations. This is basically the number of payment processors that GoHighLevel connects with. So first of all, we all know that GoHighLevel connects so well with Stripe. It also connects with PayPal, NMI, Square, Authorized, and others. By others, I mean custom providers. So you can do API integrations now, and then connect your own custom payment processor if you have any, or other payment processors with GoHighLevel. Now let's talk about what we will look at in this video, or what we will learn. So we will learn how to integrate your payment processors. We'll talk about that, how to create a one-time or monthly subscription products, or services. Basically, cover products and services both in GoHighLevel. How to create coupons, how to add products in your funnels, so people will be able to come to your funnel page and then purchase something from you, and how to view the orders that are coming in, how to create automations for the purchases that are happening on your page, abandoned cart automation if someone does not purchase anything but they opt in, how to do an abandoned cart automation, manage subscriptions, GoHighLevel payment settings. These are some other settings you need to know, or you need to learn about. So without further ado, let's just get started with our first topic, which is integrating our payment processor. So I'm on my GoHighLevel account. This is another test sub account, and definitely the payment feature is provided through sub accounts, not on the agency level, just so you know. Now let's go to payments from the left, and let's go to integrations from here. So these are the payment providers that GoHighLevel integrates with. First of all, it connects with Stripe, PayPal, and then also the others. You can use whatever you want, but I only have Stripe account, so I'm going to connect my Stripe. But connecting any payment processor should be fairly straightforward, unless it's a custom payment provider, right? So let's go ahead and connect my Stripe. So I need to be logged into my Stripe account through this same browser to be able to connect it. So connect with Stripe. As soon as I do it, because I'm logged in, it's not going to ask me anything else. It's just going to ask me if I want to connect it. So I'll just connect it. That's it. It's pretty simple. So connecting payment processor or Stripe or Authorized, like anything, should be fairly straightforward in GoHighLevel. Now that we have our payment processor connected, we can go ahead and go to products, same thing, payments, and then go to products, and here we can create the products. So products are basically what you take the payment against. So if you want to take payments for any kind of service that you're providing, or any kind of product that you are selling. Let's say I'm selling t-shirts, and my t-shirts are cost like $50, right? So I will create a product called t-shirt, and then make it $50. So let me just get rid of all these, delete, because I just wanted to show you from scratch. Okay, there we go. So this one is empty. Yours will be empty as well when you first time create the integration. So I'll create a product, and I will just call it t-shirt. I'll just say black polo t-shirt, right? And then here there are some product descriptions, media, like you can add an image, product label, you can do all that stuff. You can do tax information, manage that as well. But what I want to show you is the price. So the price can be in multiple currencies. So I'll just do USD, and then I'll just do 50, right? And the type will be one time, because t-shirts don't come with subscriptions. It's just a one-time product. You can manage the SEO, title, and meta description as well from here, but it's not needed because we will be adding it to our funnel. So that's our product. We just created a product, and if we go back, it will show up here, and it's physical. If you wanted to change the type of the product, you could do that from I guess you need to go to the product, and then you can just do physical or digital. So if it was like a monthly ads management fee, you would do digital, and you would also do recurring. So that's a one-time product. Let's just go ahead and create a recurring product. Let's say I want to charge someone for my monthly ads management, monthly Facebook ads management, and I want to create a product for that. So I'll just say Facebook monthly or Meta ads monthly management, right? And I will go to say recurring, and this recurs every month, and the charge is $500. And you can, so when you're doing recurring, you can just set up, you can charge a setup fee as well, like 350 setup fee, and the billing period will be monthly, but although you can control that, it could be yearly, weekly, daily, or custom. Like you could put your custom time periods in that. Number of payments, if we don't do anything here, it'll just recur forever, and then you'll have to manually cancel it. All right. And now let's talk about the other stuff. So let's just get it created. Okay, I think I made a mistake and created as a physical product, but no worries there. I can just go back and then change the type of product to say it's a digital product. Okay, there we go. So whenever you're creating products in GoHighLevel, what happens is it creates a product in Stripe as well, right? So if you go to your Stripe account under products, you'll be able to see the products you created inside GoHighLevel. And if you come down here, it shows you the live mode price ID. It shows you the test mode price ID as well. These are not much needed nowadays, but just so you know, in Stripe, products get created once you create products in GoHighLevel. So as long as that's the case, let's just go back. So this is a physical product, which is one time. This is a digital product, which is monthly recurring. That's how you create products in GoHighLevel. Now, what if I wanted to give a 10% discount coupon for my black polo t-shirt? What I would do is I would go under coupons and then create a coupon. I'll just say 10% discount on polo t-shirt. This is the name of the coupon. This doesn't really matter. This doesn't go on the front end, but this is the actual code. So I'll just say 10 off, no, not 10 off, 10 off. This is my coupon code. This is the actual code they have to put, or they have to enter while they're purchasing it, so that they can get the 10% off. So coupon type will be a percentage coupon. You can do a fixed coupon as well, like give them a fixed amount discount no matter what the price is, but I will just do percentage. So based on the price, it will give them a 10% discount. You need to give it the start date. So when does this coupon get activated? Start time, not much needed, but I'll just do 12 a.m. anyway. So it gets activated from May 19th, 12 a.m. And then you can put it an end date. So I'll just do it. It lasts until May 31, 11:59 p.m. So it lasts until May 31, the end month. Okay. So you can limit the total number of times the coupon can be redeemed. That's total. Like you can say like 20 left. And then as people keep purchasing it, the number of coupons get decreased. Limit this coupon to selected products or services. I want to limit this to my black polo t-shirt only and not be applicable to my other products that are in GoHighLevel. Limit to one use per customer. So one customer can use only one time, and also apply to recurring featured payments based on duration or forever. That's fine. You can keep it forever, or whatever. So that's how you create coupons. This will come in handy when we are adding the product to our funnel, so people can go ahead and purchase the black polo t-shirt. Now, the idea is for us to create a funnel page so people can go to the funnel page and buy the black polo t-shirt from us. And we can also test the coupon code that we just created. Let's go to sites and let's create a funnel called buy black polo t-shirt. And we create the funnel, we create the page as well now. Okay, let's create the purchase page. As long as the page is blank, we need to create we need to give it some elements along with the form that they need to fill out when they are purchasing this t-shirt. So I'll show you all that, no worries there. So let's just create a really simple basic looking page. So I'll just take a full width section, just follow my lead. You don't have to understand the whole thing in the funnel builder. So I'll just take an element saying buy polo t-shirt, and then I'll say suitable for men from age, or no, let's say 20 to 35 years old, and then you can add some other elements as well. And then in this part we will say we will just add the image. So I have an image already downloaded, I just need to upload it here. So once I upload the black polo t-shirt image, it will start showing up here. There you go. Now what I can do is let me just remove this, and then I'll just add the order form in it. So I'll have to add a special type of form called one-step order or two-step order. So you can do anything you want, right? So here you have the form, and you can adjust the details of the form, like what details are you grabbing. So since this is a physical product and you need to deliver this to the person who's purchasing it, you need to have shipping information. But if it was a digital product, you could just get rid of the shipping information, like hide company name. I'll hide company name in this case anyway, but you can hide shipping like this. Okay, but I'll show shipping in this case, that's fine. Street address, zip code, you can edit all that. This is step one. So step two is where they enter their card details, their coupons, and all that stuff. All right, so once that's done, I don't have to do anything here. So I'm not adding the product here. What I'm doing is I'm going back to here and then going to products under purchase page. So you need to make sure you select the right page here. You may have multiple pages, but you go to products and then you add a product. Say black polo t-shirt, select the price, that's it. And now let's go ahead and test it. Let's see if the product was successfully added to our funnel page. The page is loading, let's wait. Okay, there we go. So I'll just enter some information. Let's say John address. I'll just do select any address and then go to step two. This will be the shipping address, right? And then once I come to step two, it shows me black polo t-shirt. So I only added one product. That's why it's giving me one option. I could add multiple products, like, based on multiple sizes, variations, colors, and all that stuff. I could add multiple products to it, just so you know. Now I want to test my coupon. Okay, so what was the coupon? Let's just go ahead and have a look. I think it was 10 off. So 10 off. Let's apply. As you can see, coupon code applied, and it gave me a 10% discount, which was $5 based on $50, the original price. And now add my card details and then complete order. The order will be placed. So if you want to test it, if you want to actually test it with, information, you need to go to the funnel settings. So this is the funnel setting here, and then put it on test mode, save it, and now load the page again. Let's just load the page again. Oops, what happened? Let me just test it again. There we go. So I'll just do John, go to step two, and now I will do the 10 off again. This funnel is now on test mode, guys. As you can see, the test mode is on because I put this funnel on test mode in settings here. Now I'll just do a test card. This is my test card details, any future date, random 3 numbers, and then I don't have to do anything else. I'll just place the order, right? So when I place the order, it accepts the order, right? Order successfully placed. And you can also, one more thing I forgot to show you is in the funnel settings, in the form settings, you can go ahead and configure the thank you page. So right now you can have a thank you page under this, and then once the order is placed, they will go to the thank you page automatically, because in funnel settings the form says go to thank you page or go to next step. So the next step will be the thank you page here. So I don't have any thank you page, that's why it didn't take me there. Okay, now let's go to payments. I want to see the order that was placed. Okay, there you go, buy black polo t-shirt. This was the order, and if you click on this, this will show you further details on that. And then let me just go back. Let's go to transactions. This gives you another view, but basically the same thing. It says pending, so you can view the transaction that happened. This is all the details that came to the back end from the transaction that I just did on this page. So this is how basically you add a product or a service, basically products in funnel pages, and then send people to this page so people can purchase it. Now, what if I said I wanted to take to the next level and say whenever they purchase, I wanted to perform a few automations in the backend? That's really easy to do. I'll show you. So whenever they purchase, based on this event, we can perform a few automations. for that, we'll have to go to automations here, and then we will create a folder called payment processing. And here we will say create a workflow, create from scratch. Now, what's the trigger? Let's think about it. Let's call it black polo t-shirt. Now, the trigger in this case will be order form submission. So order form submission, which funnel? So the funnel, we need to select the funnel. Black polo t-shirt. The page is the purchase page, and the product is the black polo t-shirt. Okay, you can do further stuff, but I don't want to do that. Let's just keep it simple. So the trigger is what basically starts this automation, right? Now what we can do is we can send an email first of all as the first action, right? You can give a from name will be the business name, from email will be the business email. You can do CC BCC if you need, but the subject line will be thank you for your purchase, and then you'll say hi. You can use custom values like first name, so hi first name, thank you for purchasing our black polo t-shirt, we will ship it. You can write better emails than me, but that's the idea. Send the email, and then now you can add a contact tag saying that this person purchased a black polo t-shirt. So whoever purchases this will have the tag black polo t-shirt. Now after a few months you want to see how many people purchased it. Now then you can go to contacts and then filter by the tags. Next thing you can do is you can send yourself an internal notification. This email, or this whatever this is, like you can send yourself a text or email, will be sent to you. So I'll just do email from name from email. You can fill that out, but this will be saying new black polo t-shirt purchased by, and then you can put the contact name, right? And then you can fill out all the information like saying name, email, phone, address. So we can fill that out by saying this information is being sent to you, so you need to know these before shipping it to that person. But you obviously can go to the GoHighLevel backend and see who purchased it and what are the other information. But this is the internal notification and you're sending it to yourself. So I'm saying, let's say this is my email, so I want to receive an email every time there's a purchase. Publish it, save it, that's it. So this is a really simple automation you can create based on people purchasing your black polo t-shirt or any service or product in general from GoHighLevel. Okay, now let's talk about one more use case. Let's say they come to this page, they fill out all this information, go to step 2 and don't complete step 2. If they don't complete step 2, which is put their card details and complete the transaction, we still have their details from step 1. And based on that, we can do what's called an abandoned cart automation. So they abandoned the cart, they didn't complete the transaction. Based on that, we can follow up with them, asking them to complete the transaction. So let's go back to GoHighLevel, and we are under this folder. This is the workflow we created. Now we can create another one, and this will be our abandoned cart automation. So let's say abandoned automation. Okay, now let's go ahead and do this. The same trigger will be applicable here, order form submission, and in funnel, black polo t-shirt funnel, page is purchase page. And now we won't select the product because they haven't purchased the product yet, so this was not applicable. We will do submission type. We will say opt-in. So they opted in step 1. They did not purchase it, which is they did not complete it. Step 2, this is our abandoned cart. Now we will wait for 30 minutes. We won't do any follow-ups, because if they opt in and instantly we start we start following up saying that, hey, you haven't purchased yet, that doesn't really look very good. Okay, so we'll just do wait 30 minutes and we will send our first email. So the first email will say you have left something on the cart. So this is a follow-up, and then you can just do hey, we have seen you wanted to the black polo t-shirt but haven't completed the order yet. Here's the link to complete it, and then put the link here. So I'll just copy the link and then put it here. and then do another follow-up. So this is another, this is one, the first email, and we can just do this, copy all actions from here, put it here, and instead of wait 30 minutes, I'll just say 1 day. And now I'll just do days and 1. Okay, and this is email 2. Don't forget to fill out from name and from email, guys. I'm leaving it blank, but that doesn't mean that you should leave it blank. And then just change the subject line, change the email body, and that's your second follow-up. Again, copy this, email 3, change the subject line, change the body, and that's it. You can just keep going, keep on adding emails and keep on adding texts, because you're grabbing their phone number as well. So it's pretty normal to do text follow-ups for abandoned cart. Now, what if they purchased? What if they already purchased? There's no point in following up with them anymore, right? So what we will do is we'll have to go to the first automation we created. And then from here, we will add another action. So if they purchase, we need to remove them from another workflow, which is abandoned cart automation. I guess we have 2 automations here, but I'll just add both of them. You don't have to, by the way, because I created another workflow in the past and I don't remember which one it is. But let's say this is the automation we just created, and this abandoned cart automation, if they are in the abandoned cart automation, they'll be removed from that. So if they purchased it, if the order was successful, if they already purchased the product, there's no point in following up with them anymore. Okay, that's the whole idea of abandoned cart automations. It's pretty simple to understand, but it's really, really effective. All right, so far we have covered these. Hopefully these were easy for you to understand, and if you understood these, they're really helpful in your GoHighLevel journey, trust me. Now let's go ahead and understand manage subscriptions. So what subscriptions are is they add their card details, and the card is on file now, right? And based on your product, how you set it up, like whether it was daily, monthly, yearly, or custom time period, it will keep on charging the card, right? Now let's go to payments, right? Subscriptions will show up here. Okay, so you can add a subscription for someone. Let's say I'm adding a subscription for this user, right? Billing start date will be, let's say, 31st, and add a product. So you can only add monthly recurring, like recurring products. You can't really, the products that are one-time recurring won't show up here. Okay, and now you can add the price and quantity, and then that's it, and you can schedule it, or you just need to add a new card. So if you have the client's card details here, you can add it and then schedule it, right? Additionally, what you can do is you can go ahead and create a funnel page. Let's say, let's go back to the black polo t-shirt funnel. I'm just giving an example. So, oh, I think it's already added here, right? Let me just get rid of these. And here you can add the product, say monthly meta ads management. Now people will be able to purchase it from your page here, right? Let me just get rid of the black polo t-shirt bit. Let's just assume that this is not a black polo t-shirt funnel. This is a monthly meta ads management funnel, right? So people will be able to come here and then put their card detail and then start their subscription, right? What will happen is it will create a subscription here for that user. Okay, and then you can click on that user and then manage the subscription. You can cancel it, resume it, pause it. Let's just have a look at how it works. Okay, so let me just put the information. So this time it's not a black polo t-shirt funnel. It's a monthly meta ads management funnel. So same address. There you go. Step 2. As you can see, it's a, and this is my card detail. So as soon as I do this, this will create a subscription now instead of showing up under transactions or orders. Okay, let's go to subscriptions. There you go. So if you click on this, view subscription, this will show up all the details, like of the invoices that are being sent automatically, the card details. I mean, it won't show you the card detail, but and then it will show up all the subscription details. If you want, you can cancel subscription, you can post subscription, you can share payment update link, like if they want to update their payment details, like if they want to update their card for the subscription, you can just get the link from here and send it to them. So this is basically how you manage subscriptions inside GoHighLevel. Now let me just briefly talk about invoices, but it's pretty simple feature. It's really easy to understand. If you have used any invoicing softwares before, it's nothing to you really. So under payments, go to invoices, all invoices. Let's create an invoice. This is basically what you send to someone for them to make a payment. So let's say I want to send them an invoice for black polo t-shirt. Again, going to our same example. Here you can select the product here. Now there's something you need to understand. You can't really add monthly recurring products or monthly recurring product services in invoices. So this is an invoice for one time only, and just add it, select the customer you're sending it to, right? And then change any other detail, issue date, due date, all that stuff, discounts, tax, and all that stuff. And then what you need to do is you need to send. So when you send it, they'll ask you, do you want to send it through email and text, or email or just text? Once you do that, just hit send. It will be sent to the person and they will receive this email, or in text form. They'll have to go to this and then they'll have to click on this button, add their card details. That's it. That's how they purchase it. Now there's something else we can look at, which is recurring invoice. So let's go to recurring invoice. This will be sent every month. Now let's say you want to send an invoice for monthly Meta ads management every month. Now instead of having it on a subscription module, which is something I like more, I prefer more than sending recurring invoices, because if you're sending recurring invoices, they'll have to still pay. They'll have to keep paying every month manually. But if you added a subscription, the subscription just charges their card. That's it. Now here, do the same things, like add your product. This will be the product, and then you can make it recur monthly on every first of every one, like every month. If I did 2, it would be sent every 2 months, right? Start date, put it as start date, and then end date, never. It keeps on recurring in the terms and conditions, charge late fees and stuff, and then schedule. This will schedule a recurring invoice to be sent to this customer every month on the first date of every month, right? That's how it works. And yeah, that's pretty much about invoicing. There's nothing to cover really, because this is a pretty simple, straightforward feature, but really useful, to be honest. The last thing we are going to cover in this video is the payment settings. So let's go under payments and go to settings. Here you need to look out for a few things, like the receipt titles, the receipt prefix, the receipt start number, from name, from email. So these are all the receipts that are going out. Once someone purchases from you through the sub account, they'll receive a receipt automatically, and then you can configure whom it's going out from, which email it's going out from. This is the receipt email subject line, and then you can configure the other stuff as well. You can configure the tax information, although you can figure it out yourself. Shipping and delivery and notifications, all these stuff can be configured from here, but these are pretty much self-explanatory, so I'm not going to go into all that stuff, right? So this is something you need to look out for. This is something you need to configure, and it's highly recommended to have a look at this before actually starting to use the payment feature in GoHighLevel. So that's it, guys. That's it for the GoHighLevel payment feature. Hope this video was useful. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and check out my GoHighLevel course, which is a 14-day course, in the description. I will see you in the next one.